food on gang glow. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow. No competition, these stale. Yeah, glow. Curbing, no curbing, my layers. Yeah, glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, glow. And my bumping up in the jail. On the gang glow. Yeah, glow.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant. Sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, forever.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Half 85, half. We go.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some room to roam now. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 71 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second and a couple. Well, everybody was up there ready.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G, put it front. They want a lot of the little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, wrecking that Kenzo. My Kindle. I'm beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my man's a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm on. I till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I nut. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt. So she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Adam on crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in a tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Can't, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gon' do? 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 I'm finna.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Underway in Buffalo. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
To the air, Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over. Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. Here's Allen to throw it. Now he's loose at the 40. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, 62 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
At the 43-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. Tackle on the play by Christian Benford.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's third down and 4. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Running from the gun with Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. In motion right is Aguilar. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Henry. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
56.
Allen going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Allen now looks to throw. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rolling to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Allen. Cook makes the catch on the out route. So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second and 10.
5 wide. Look out.
Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Allen. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll try the right side with Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Jackson. Out to his left. And he fends him off. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, this had trouble written all over it from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Cook.
To about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here's Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Flushed out right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It goes as a pickup of 23. And it'll be a Buffalo first down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Alert, alert, alert!
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Off 52. Go.
Back to throw. Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nabi Matabike. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Monday. Alert. Go.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
56, 56. Hey, home.
Now Allen. Steps away to his left. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. fakes a spike. Being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. This will go to Henry out wide. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Jackson now on the move to his left. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Jackson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Henry up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Looking to throw. He's got it complete to Aguilar. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Cook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Allen to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Alert! What's that?
Allen now looks to throw. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
56, 56.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong. I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Here's Cook again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Bass is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
This has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard. Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Allen. This is Coleman with the ground. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw. Allen. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw is Allen. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 69 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Throwing is Jackson. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. In trouble, and he's taken down. Gregory Rousseau able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. One last shot for Jackson. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive.
For the antidote, there's a pretty girl on my TV screen. She's so hot. she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation. Tell me that it's tangible. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Hey, hey, hey. Your sensation. It's my fixation.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Perennial Pro Bowler Justin Tucker has it on the tee. And off we go from Buffalo. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7.
Regular.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. He'll try and run here with Cook. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Now it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Toward the perimeter, it's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
So a turnover-filled first. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's Allen to throw. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
A 3-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 5.
Alert!
Allen on 3rd down. He'll try and to the pylon. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Into space at the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. Lane fills quickly. They only managed to get this to the 14. Second down and 8. Aguilar goes off in motion. Second down, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. It's A.J. Epinesa who gets in to record the sack. On third down, Jackson. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Aguilar goes off in motion. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They send him right out of the slot. To the goal line and in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Second and 11. Now Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Allen. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Alert, alert, alert! Gun. Regular. Look out.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A first down throw for Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
field goal. No gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. 1st down and more inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. He'll get this out wide.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yo. What are we doing? What is it? No, we changed it. You are X. Middle.
Back to throw, Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up, 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll get about 2. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. We're going to go right back to Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Bill 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so it'll take over at the 30-yard line.
56, 56. What's that?
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold the game.
Aguilar goes off in motion. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready. You change it.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Pistol give to Henry. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line.
Report! Shut up!
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get two more here. To give, heading right, it's Henry. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, tight.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Hey, hold.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 35.
From the gun, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking downfield for Coleman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case,
it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician and electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay. Cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a feed. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Now back in the days I owed me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will an 8-year-old.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from Kansas City. Nicole Hardman now on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now a give left side to Pacheco. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. It's Pacheco again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Back to throw Mahomes. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Attack, attack! Attack!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Deontay Hardy to return. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
3rd and just 2 to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to him. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Yellow.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're left with 4th and short. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to the air, Mahomes. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
From the gun, Piron. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Justin Matabike making that stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hey, 43. Hide on these two. Hide on these two. Right side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Mahomes to throw for it. Chased out to his right. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more.
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small long. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have second and pretty long here. Now it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Got for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Running left with Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the stick.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown! Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Henry on second. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense.
Attack!
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Flushed out now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On target to Worthy. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 43. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That one gains 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he can escape no longer. They roam over and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Fight on these two. Yellow, yellow. Hey, 15.
Another try following the sack. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Working quickly here.
Attack.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
15. Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Henry on the option. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's got Andrews. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Lamar. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's on the move. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Called in by Worthy. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Third down, 1 yard to go.
15.
All right, back to the ground game here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. He'll throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. One last play before the break.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. Running once more with Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Second and 3 now. Motioning him from the slot right. Out of the gun, Henry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Another run for Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, here's Lamar. He lofts it deep, right sideline. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. I don't believe it. Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Yellow.
At the 41-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Easy.
A tight end in motion now. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Back to throw it. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set. 1st and 10. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So we're through. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. A give right side to Henry. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They run. Here's Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Motioning the tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Changing it up here, Jackson escapes out to the left. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Hauled in left side. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again. Completes. Offense up to the line fast.
43.
Throw on third down. Finds his man. It's Worthy. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Running left with Pacheco. Has good room at the 35. Through the 45. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. And look at this. The ball is loose. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Henry on second. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Slot man in motion right. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. Turning to Henry on 3rd. Will not be denied. Touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. Returns looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Yellow, yellow.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Yellow.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Handoff headed right to Henry. He'll get this down to the 40. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw it. Flush down now to his left. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And Kansas City going to the dime look on 3rd down. We've got 6 DBs out there. To throw. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play. But it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying down the middle with Henry. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So this kick now to force overtime. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Yellow. 57.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. He's keeping it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. It's Pacheco again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. It's a pickup of 26. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Pacheco hauls it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and short, here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Oh, big interception here. And the Ravens surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. drive begins with Henry. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Running once more with Henry. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this needs to be a good one. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. His work begins at the 31. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And it'll be their football.
Attack!
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Called in by Worthy. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow. Hero 15. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
So here they are, a chance to win this with a field goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This will be a 44-yard look. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we say so long from Kansas City.